Listen, Van
Slobosai's
Dijk,
either playing right backs, playing as a 10, playing midfield. He's all over the place, mate.
and welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. I'm Jamie O'Hara, him over there, Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Scottish football? Disgracing the British Isles again. Getting whooped.
Every week, it's embarrassing. Another night in Europe, another solid night for English sides. Villa, they eased past Maccabi Tel Aviv. Palace bounced back from the shambles against Larnaca. A huge win against AZ Alkmaar. They are looking good, should win this tournament comfortably. Sean Dyche's Forest, they sat in 22nd place with a draw in Austria earlier, stinking out the Europa League, really. They shouldn't even be in it. And you guys, north of the border, Celtic and Rangers, an absolute shambles up there. What has happened to you two great football clubs? An absolute stinkfest up there. Loads of things to go through. We'll talk about the weekend's action as well. Spurs are going to be playing Manchester United live on talkSPORT this Saturday. We can get stuck into that. But we'll be taking calls. 03 717 22 33 44. Hello, mate.
Yo.
How are you?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I feel like we need a discussion, though.
Go on.
We wear the same stuff all the time.
It's uncanny.
And
it's not by design.
When I wear green, you wear green. When I wear blue, you wear blue. You know, we just look like...
I don't know, mate. It does look a bit weird,
I have to say. We look like two pieces of toilet paper.
Gee. God, dear. It's a bit harsh, mate.
And I've got a white T-shirt on. You've got a white T-shirt. Yours is tight, mate.
A bit tighter than...
Yeah, like yours is the snug fit.
The lucky Mrs. C sometimes does put things on a bit too hot in the wash.
I don't know, mate. Are you... What are you trying to be here? Are you... You know,
do you know what? This is kind of the undergarment. I come in with a hoodie on, right? And you get in here.
Yeah, no, but you never ever wear the hoodie.
No, I don't.
Ever. You as soon as you walk in this office, everything comes
strip off.
You strip off.
I do. It's too hot.
So
it's too warm.
But if you're gonna wear a white T-shirt,
no, but
can you not wear like a gym fit?
It shows off the
what?
The arms.
No arms there. I feel like we need a discussion. What colour are you wearing?
No, I don't think we do, mate. No one cares.
I care. Look
do
at the
you?
state of us. Very white.
It is white. I'm not bothered, mate. It's fine.
No?
No, I wouldn't worry about it, bud. Who cares? Most people are listening anyway. They don't worry. We could be we could be sat in here in a mankini. They wouldn't know.
I'd love to see.
They wouldn't have a clue.
I'd love to see you in a mankini.
No, you wouldn't. You definitely wouldn't.
To be fair, it'd fit quite well, actually.
Well,
you got one ball.
Well, it would, actually. Be fine. Tuck it away. There's nothing to tuck in there.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, how are you?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. We've been watching the footy tonight. Yeah. What did you make of... Look, let's talk about the Europa League. We watched Crystal Palace. That was obviously the game that we had on.
Yeah.
Aston Villa as well against Maccabi Tel Aviv. It just feels very easy for English sides right now.
Well, it is, and because the financial muscle that English sides have got in Europe. West Ham a couple of seasons ago won the Conference League. Chelsea won it last year. It was Chelsea, really, that team, that was the Champions League team they had. So we had to win it, right? Yeah. We had to win it. But now you look at teams like Villa. I know they didn't... Last season was a bit disappointing for them, but if you're Crystal Palace, mate, I don't see any reason why Crystal Palace can't go and win this tournament. Genuinely cannot see any reason why they can't go. Now, of course, in a cup competition, you know that, especially when it comes to, like, the knockout, maybe not now because you can recover. Knockout, you can have a bad half hour, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and suffer.
Yeah.
But right now, over two legs, I can't see how Crystal Palace why they can't go on and win this trophy, mate. I really don't.
No,
I know they had a bit of a nightmare last time out at home. That didn't go down too well, but no, I think they're well placed, mate. Well placed.
I don't feel like there's anyone in the Europa Conference League. I'm just looking at the game, like Fiorentina. You'd say, all right, just historically, are a big club, but they got beat by Mainz tonight.
Yeah,
I look Dynamo Kiev. All right, they're all right, but I look at it and think Crystal Palace are by far the best team.
Well, they're
in that.
They're in the conversation. There's no doubt about that.
No, they're favourites.
They're in the conversation.
Favourites. If they don't win it, I think they'll be disappointed.
I think so. I agree with that.
Like,
and Villa as well, by the way. I know
they got Lincoln Red Imps in there, Shelbourne, Dritter. Who are they?
It is rather. We do hear some teams, mate. You've never heard of. Yeah, right. There are a couple of
Sigma Olomouc.
Good team, mate. Them don't knock the Olomoucs.
Like, who are these teams?
The Olomoucs.
I just don't know.
Well, Forest, if you really want to talk about, had a chance to, away from home, but have a penalty and not score it and not win that game. That's going to be disappointing. And you're absolutely right. You made the point. They're in danger of not even
the 22nd.
Yeah.
Right, and they fought for everything. Marinakis does what he does, and he gets them pushed into the Europa League, and Crystal Palace get pushed out. Really and truthfully, Nottingham Forest, they don't deserve to be in it.
I'm looking at the bottom, mate.
They don't deserve to be in it, and they're stinking it out. The 22nd.
Just Celtic are in danger of not going through as well.
No, but you expect that from them. They're garbage.
Do you? I don't know, mate.
Nottingham Forest are in the Premier League. Right?
Yes, I know, but I don't
like
expect
international football players.
I don't expect Celtic.
Like, come on,
to be going out at this stage. That you don't expect, do you? I don't.
Yeah, but Scottish football right now is all over.
Yeah, it is, mate. It is.
You know, like, I don't know what's going on up there.
Well, the two of them have had bad seasons by their own high standards, right? Hearts,
Not that high.
I think they've got a 9-point lead, something like that. So Hearts are the team up there at the moment to beat. Celtic of standards have dropped. Rangers standards have dropped. And we're seeing it now when they go into Europe. They get taught a lesson quite badly. They are some way behind.
Do you think it's a bit of a disgrace how far they are behind in Europe, considering how big of football clubs they are?
I suppose when you look at some of the teams they're up against, yeah. You know, I'm not just talking about sides of the Premier League here. You know, you talk... And there are some decent sides in this. You know, there's teams in there that have been historically in the Champions League. But so have Celtic.
Yeah, I know.
So, yes, I think it's probably very disappointing that you know, one of the two biggest clubs in Scottish football, you know, other than when they got to the final a couple of years ago, Rangers. Remember they got the final?
Yeah.
You know, they don't really do a great deal in Europe, do they? And they can't keep blaming the money, right? Because some of these teams that they're up against financially are in a similar situation to Celtic.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
But they perform way better.
Yeah.
I don't...
Have they got it wrong this year, mate? You know, they have got it wrong. The fact they've changed their manager, both of them, in the space of, less than 2 weeks, both managers have gone, I think tells you all you need to know about where they both are.
Yeah, it's a bit garbage at the moment up there. I'll tell you what, let's go to Mal. He's a Rangers fan. All right, Mal?
All right, Mal.
Oh, guys, it's been a wee while, but how are you doing? You all right?
I'm all right, Mal. You sound beaten.
He does.
No, I'm not beaten at all. I know I gave you an exclusive the last time we actually spoke, and that was about 6 weeks. I gave you an OBH for Russell Martin, and that was out before Halloween, and you told me I was quite generous, but I was right in the end, guys.
Yeah.
So it was out
Not really an exclusive, though, was it, Mal? I mean, it was pretty obvious he was going to go.
Yeah, but I'm going to give you another exclusive.
Oh, no one.
So,
talkSPORT breaking news.
Go on, matey.
They're gonna be an OBC. They're gonna be out before Christmas. I mean, they're playing with their lives, and they're just businessmen, glorified businessmen, both with the surname Numpty. At the end of the day, they need to go now. They're just absolutely taking the mickey because, you know, Patrick brought in this player, you know, for Everton, didn't do well, and maybe was on the downside of some financial whatever, brought him to Rangers for $8 million. We don't have a striker, and you're right, Jason, we are an embarrassment in Europe at the moment, and yes, the standards have dropped, but that's because there's too many people with their fingers in the pies with the money situation that's going on, and they're all looking after themselves. They don't realise how big Rangers are across the world, and we are one of the biggest clubs across the world.
Oh, do me a favour. What are you talking about? I mean, you always, I know you always say this though, Mal, and you know what? Historically, yeah, I'll give you it. But you have been absolutely embarrassing in Europe for too long now. You had one season, I think, where he's done all right. But like, come on, it's ridiculous. Get beat every time I turn you on in Europe.
Jamie, 1 second, please. Give me a second, mate, right? I really respect your thoughts and all the rest of it, but I'm telling you right now, yeah, get the violin out, because the standards have dropped. But I'm telling you, we're being run by the wrong businessmen. These businessmen do not know what it's like. And there's Crystal Palace, a great team wearing red, white and blue tonight, going through and probably going to go on to win the Conference League.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Rangers and Celtic will win the Conference League. They're
no, you wouldn't.
Of doing that. So,
no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
I would.
No, you wouldn't. You're not good enough.
Jamie.
I don't know whether you would, mate.
I have to. We'll agree to disagree,
no,
Jamie.
But you're bottom. Hold on.
Because you said that there's teams in Europe. You said that there's teams in Europe that financially they're on the same sort of position as Rangers and Celtic with their sort of money, and they're doing well. I mean, Magic Land. I mean,
but you're saying you'd win the Europa Conference League. I'm saying you wouldn't.
100%, Jamie. 100%. West Ham can do it, and Rangers played
West Ham.
West Ham won it a few years
Of course,
ago.
because they're a Premier League football club.
You're not beating West Ham that year they won it. You weren't beating West Ham that year.
Jason, we could have played West Ham in the final, but we ended up playing Frankfurt.
What?
And we
Yeah,
were
what happened?
all ready for West Ham in the final.
And what happened?
Because
You
we
got
were going to beat them that season in the pre-season friendly.
Dan, I think you're lying to yourself now. I think
come on. I'm
no,
not
I think
lying,
you
I'm a
are,
tiger.
matey.
Come on, mate.
No, I don't. So what you're saying is you would beat an English side in the final.
We would beat the likes of West Ham whenever West Ham were at that stage in the Europa League that year when we ended up playing Frankfurt, and we all know we beat better teams, Borussia Dortmund and Leipzig and all the rest of it. They were a £190 million team. But I'm telling you right now, we actually beat better teams getting to the final, and we should have won the final, and we wanted West Ham.
West Ham would have pulled your pants down.
If
Declan Rice playing in midfield.
Jamie, come on.
Declan Rice playing in midfield. Whooping. I would have gave you the runaround.
No, you're wrong, guys. You're wrong. But yes, it's heartfelt this year and the previous sort of like 24 months. It's been disgusting. But we're being run by the wrong businessmen, and they need to go. OBC out before Christmas. There's your exclusive.
all right, Macy. All right. I don't know if they are going to go, but by the way, Rangers are bottom mate, of the Europa League.
Cheers, my man. Cheers.
Wow, thanks, mate. Are they bottom?
I think they're bottom.
Yeah, that's not good enough, is it? That's unacceptable.
They're
It is unacceptable.
They're bottom.
We
36.
wind Mal up and we have a bit of a laugh. Rangers are a huge football club. But you can't be bottom.
No, go bottom, mate. No.
Because
Four
especially in this, there's about 80 teams in it.
Bottom of 36, mate.
36 teams.
Celtic are in the relegation zone as well. They're 27th. Mind you, they've got... Yeah, they've not done great either, mate. 4 points.
It's not looking good.
No, it's not.
All right, Rangers
Forest,
friends.
talk about that Forest.
Yeah, go on.
My God.
They're 22nd.
Yeah, well, they're 23rd now because of the games that took place. But they're 5 points. They're 2 points off, 2 places off relegation.
They've been a mess, though, at the start. But I'd still imagine
No,
it's
but,
through.
give it all the big licks about Premier League. Forest. What's happened to that club, by the way? I mean, talk about shoot yourself in the foot. They've had the best season in a generation last year, right? They get themselves, they stabilise. Tough, really difficult team to play against under Nuno. They missed out on Champions League spots by a handful of points, right? Going into new season, all full of hope and on a new campaign. There's a new dawn for Forest, right? That dawn has turned into a disaster. Sacked 2 managers, right? Shot them. All this is self-inflicted, by the way. All self-inflicted. Now they find themselves on the cusp. I mean, there's a grave danger they won't even progress into the knockout stages via the playoff.
It has been a mess for them.
It's the best, mate. It's the best.
All right, get your calls in. You want to have your sound tonight's football, you know what to do. 03 717 22 33 44.
about? What's that about?
Giving it the big un 24/7.
The big and 24/7.
I hope we get drawn together in the darts, you know. Give you a right old spanking.
Oh, mate, honestly, I rock up, mate, have a couple of glasses of wine before I'm afraid to loot a couple of looseners.
You're just ready for the karaoke. That's what you do. That's all you're interested in. You want to get knocked out of the darts so you can just get straight on the mic.
Karaoke at this year's event. I think that was the summer part of the karaoke. They might combine this with a Christmas part.
I've got a karaoke this year. I'm gonna give it.
Do a duet?
No.
Come on, mate, you and me.
Sports
Bar Boys. The Backstreet Boys, Sports Bar Boys. No?
No.
Come on, mate.
Absolutely not.
Do a duet.
All right, we'll think about it. Right, we're going to be hearing from all English managers following tonight's European action. But first, we're getting back to your call. Tonight's European action. Palace smashed AZ Alkmaar and looked like the best team in the tournament this season. Let's go to Tony. He's a Palace fan. All right, Tone?
All right, Tone.
Hey, guys. How are you?
I'm all right, Tone. How are you?
I'm all right, Tone. You're looking good.
Well, and a bunch of young boys, weren't they, really? But for 20 minutes, they dominated the game. I thought we struggled to contain them. But once we got in our rhythm, we looked outstanding. Mateta had a stinker tonight, but you can't keep going to the well, can you?
So
you know what
stinker.
I mean?
He played a beautiful pass for the third goal.
Eventually.
Tone, where are you from?
Edinburgh.
So tell us how you're nothing wrong with it, but why are you a Palace fan? 'Cause you've got quite a strong accent there. Why aren't you?
I know my dad's from Croydon.
Right, okay. And where do you live?
So, I live just outside Edinburgh, Midlothian.
Right, okay. What's going on? What's going on with Scottish football? You're a good one to speak to, actually.
Mate, that's another thing I was going to phone you. You're spot on. See that Midtjylland?
Yeah.
Beat Celtic tonight.
Yeah.
Hibs played them. That's my Scottish team.
Right.
And then it took them, honestly, if you can watch the highlights, 3 absolute worldies to put us out in extra time in this the Europa League. Yeah.
What was the final score against Hibs?
Extra time, I think they beat us on aggregate 5-4.
So you went out?
So he scored 5 goals past you?
But we didn't concede 3 goals in 8 minutes, like they clung. You know what I mean?
They beat you 5-4.
They're an absolute disgrace.
Not really like. I know, but
they deserve a whooping. They deserve an O'Hara whooping.
Whooping.
Absolute disgrace.
What's happened up there? I don't know what's happened.
To be fair, Hearts and they're Hibs' biggest rivals. They've got this nailed now. They've got a good manager. They've got this analytic thing, and they've got good investment, and it's being run the proper way. Celtic sat on their laurels. Hearts have actually just went about their business in a really acute way. And I mean, Hibs, Matty, we're third. We're not like out of it. You know what I mean? And we'll whoop Rangers like they're tight.
Yeah, look, Palace are doing all right though, Tone. So Palace is your first club, is it?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've got to say that I hope Oliver Glasner signs a new deal because he's going to be in high demand.
He is in high demand.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I don't know if you can keep hold of him, but...
Nah, I heard a couple of horrible things. Hopefully we can roll Roy Hodgson it again. That'll be all right.
Do you know what, though, right? Yeah. Roy's a great manager. But, look, the thing is with Glasner, he's at Palace, and, you know, you won the FA Cup. Yeah. You won the Community Shield. Like you say, it's not a trophy, but it is a trophy. You should win the Europa Conference League.
I think.
You know, it's one of them. Glasner might look at it and go, I'm in a good spot here with a team and a club that love me.
I mean, but what? I mean, if we win that, and let's dream, and we finish in the top 8, why wouldn't he stay? Where's he going to go that he could be treated like?
Depends who comes in, though, Tone. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Depends who comes in. You know, there's some big clubs, not just in this country.
You know, a big club like Spurs, you know, like a big club.
We got Frank, but yeah, it would feel like a club like Tottenham would go for a Glasner for sure.
But not just in this country, right? There's clubs. I bet there's clubs in Germany looking at him.
Yeah.
Well, look at Thomas Frank. Look what he's done. I mean, he's, you know, for years he was at Brentford. Tottenham, fair play to Tottenham for taking him.
Yeah.
You know, because he has shown you, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter, provincial club, but you work within your constraints and you go to a club like Tottenham that have got masses of money or masses of resources.
I'll tell you who we will take off you. We won't take your manager, but I'll have Mateta off you.
Big JP.
Yeah, we'll take him, mate, all day.
You can't. You can't do that.
We're coming, mate. He's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. January, 50 mil.
Can't do that.
50 mil in January can have him because he's not going to sign a new contract. So that's fine.
Who's that? Is his contract out in the summer, is it?
Not Mateta.
Yeah,
JP's?
No, not Mateta.
Oh, no, sorry. Mateta. Mateta, not Mateta. Sorry, he's got...
Who are you talking about then? Who's talking about? The manager?
He's talking about the manager.
Yeah.
Gay. I've had too many.
Gay's gone. Yeah, Gay's gone. He's going Liverpool.
Yeah,
we'll take Mateta. You know,
he'll
back
not
to
go
square
Liverpool.
one for you lot.
No, he'll not go. No. Hey! No.
All right, Tone. Listen,
Cheers, Tone.
Let's go. All right, boys. Let's go to George. He's a Rangers fan. George?
Georgie?
How you doing, Jason? How you doing, Jamie?
All right, Georgie boy.
All right, what's going on with you lot?
On a 600-mile round trip home.
Say that again.
I'm on a 600-mile round trip.
600 miles?
Do what?
Yeah. So
Why?
that's dedication for you. I was at Coventry on Tuesday night for the Blades, then up to Glasgow tonight, back home to Sheffield. But you may as well get your boots out, Cundy, because you can go up front for Rangers, because we're absolutely garbage. Yeah,
Jeez.
like we've got Dimitri up front. You can't even. Like it's the fastest thing in two. Like you can get your boots out and we'll get Mr. Brazil out and get him into defence. That's how bad we are. Like, just say, but I've got some facts for you, Cundy. Yeah.
Go on, mate.
How many European Cups is Tottenham won? And the second thing is, who's the only team, to go for the preliminary rounds to a UEFA Cup final? And who's...
What is this?
What is this? Is it trivia? Are you trying to cement the fact that Rangers are a big club? That means nothing. You're rubbish.
Bigger than Tottenham, put it that way.
You're not, though, mate. You're not. Sorry, mate, you're not.
My dad's bigger than your dad.
He's proved that, Cundy. The coefficient points prove that, but a better team in Europe than Spurs. Yeah, he's a rubbish.
That's just who we are, man.
We're the current champions.
Yeah,
To be fair,
have you won a European trophy? You haven't won one, have you?
What do you mean? We're the current Europa League champions,
Sorry,
you
George.
donut.
Yeah, but use it right. Use how many finals you've been in? 2.
What's that?
What are you on
Where are
about?
you going with this, Georgie? Do you know what's presenting a very good argument here, mate?
Yeah, Rangers are the bigger team in Spurs, put it that way. We've got a bigger fan base as well.
I don't know, mate. This big... I don't know, mate.
I don't know if it's getting a bit old, George.
Yeah, I don't know
it's
if
getting a bit old.
Let me ask you this, George. Let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go for it. In 5 years' time, will you say the same thing?
5 years' time,
Yeah.
hopefully,
Okay, what about...
hopefully the Sporting Angels are spending some more money and then we'll be a far better team.
Yeah, but what point I'm making...
But all this AI rubbish doesn't work.
But what
It's
about...
Scottish football.
I don't know whether you can say that in 20 years' time, if this carries on. 40 years' time. There's got to be... You can't keep rolling the same old rubbish out. 100 years' time, and Rangers fans and Celtic fans phone up saying, one of the biggest clubs in the world. You don't do anything.
Biggest club in the world. We've got one of the biggest fan bases in the world,
No, that's not what you roll out, though, is it?
The coefficient points. Rangers have held the coefficient points for Scottish football for the last 10 years.
Yeah, what does that mean?
What does that mean, though? There's only 2 teams.
Yeah, but it's helped Celtic out. Our performances in Europe have had Celtic out over the last 10 years. And what did Celtic do? Jack rubbish.
Yeah, but you both do nothing.
Honestly, I love the way they just phone. All they want to do is talk about one another and just slag the other team off, don't they? That's all they want to do.
Georgie, we always have this argument about, Rangers and Celtic coming into the Premier League and, how they do, and they say we'd win the Premier League, we'd get in Europe. What?
Give it 5 years. Give it 5 years if we were in the Premier League.
Give it 5 years, mate. You've been in League One. You've been in League One. I watched it. I watched the game. Celtic Rangers the other day. Terrible.
Boring.
How many English team have beat Rangers in Europe?
What is this? Is this like...
Yeah, the teams. Man United, That's the only English team that beat us, and Spurs tried to play us and they drew with us, didn't they?
You got pumped by Michelin tonight. I don't know whether you should be throwing your weight around.
Whooping.
Roma. Celtic got pumped by Michelin. I don't know whether you should...
No, that's good enough. That's a good enough result for us.
It's a good enough result. 2-0.
Yeah, but as I say, I've got the worst of two anyway. Sheffield United and Rangers, like they're both doing rubbish and both
Oh my God! So you saw a defeat. You saw a defeat midweek and a defeat again. So 2 defeats, and you've travelled what? Thick end 1,000 miles.
Yeah, and I do that every week.
Fair play, yeah.
And also, I go and watch Espanyol in Hamburg in Europe as well.
What?
Yeah.
Every week?
Well, I've been to Espanyol twice this season already.
How'd they get on?
They're lying 4th in the Liga.
Okay, so all right.
All right, so at least you got one team doing
all
right.
And Hamburg are up there as well. They're doing all right as well. I think they're about 4th, aren't they? Just now in that.
So hold on, you got 4 teams: Espanyol, Hamburg, Sheffield United, and Rangers.
Yeah, they're all Blues brothers, all related to Rangers. We're all Blues brothers.
Should be a Chelsea fan as well. Then throw Chelsea in there.
Well, I used to like Chelsea, but the only reason I don't like Chelsea now is when I was at Stamford Bridge, when Rangers played Chelsea in a friendly, the stewards nicked our flags, took all our Rangers flags down and wouldn't give us them back.
Good.
So, Chelsea can go take one.
All right, Georgie.
Cheers, Georgie.
Keep them coming in. Want to hear from Villa fans tonight? They bounced back in Europe. They've upped their game since a sticky start to the season. 03 717 22 3344. box. Kevin and Perry go large. You are listening to the Sports Bar talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara, Jason Cundy. Look ahead. Tomorrow's England squad is coming out. Be interesting to see who's in it. Good night, though, for English teams in Europe again. Villa back to winning ways. They beat Maccabi Tel Aviv tonight. Here's how all the action sounded right here on talkSPORT.
Plenty of time, Morgan gives right to weigh up his options. Right-footed, and it's saved by the goalkeeper down to his left. In a largely frustrating second half, Forest have drawn a blank. Action-packed European football on talkSPORT 2.
Minan's inside the box for Alkmaar. It's in the back of the net, and Alkmaar are back in this game. Here's Mateta on the centre circle. Lovely ball through. Here's Ismail Assar, and he makes it 3. Wonderful finish. No nerves now. What a response. Can he get the finish? Of course he can. He's on top form.
It's exciting to think, isn't it, what Palace may achieve in this European campaign.
Villa started the day 10th. Their destiny hinging around their remaining home games.
Referee just making sure everyone stays back, and he's tucked it into the bottom left-hand corner. Marlon doubling Villa's lead with a controversial penalty to make it 2-0. And Aston Villa have got the job done. Very routine in the end.
Yeah, good night for Villa. They got it done. Looking good at the moment. Let's go to Nick. He's a Villa fan, right, Nick?
All right, Nicky boy.
Evening, lads. How are we?
All right, matey. Up the Villa.
Up the Villa.
Up the Villa. Up the Villa.
Look, decent performance.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Didn't really get out of second gear. Didn't have to. So it was fine. Did I just hear the commentary right there? Controversial penalty. That was Stonewall.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it wasn't Stonewall, right? Because from one angle, it's not a Stonewaller, but it is a penalty.
I mean, so I was behind that goal at the whole end, and like my angle. I mean, yeah, I suppose you can't really. I don't know. It looks Stonewall to me.
It's not Stonewall. He clips his ankle. It's a penalty.
Yeah, when you watch it and you do have a look at it, obviously you see the replay. It is a penalty. It is a penalty.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But no, look, it just took care of business tonight, which was nice because we didn't take care of business against Go Ahead Eagles, obviously.
No.
So it was, it's nice to sort of bounce back. I know we didn't have a great result, obviously, against Liverpool in the league, but overall, things are getting better. Morgan Rogers coming back into form. We're just playing a lot better. And as I say, we didn't have to get out of second gear tonight, and even with all the added stuff going on around the ground today. Pre-kick-off and whatnot. Didn't let it affect them. They just got on with business. It was lovely.
Nick, can I ask you a question, matey? Right?
Yes, of course.
In life, right?
Yeah, man.
In everyday life, away from football, whenever have you used the term Stonewall other than football? Right? I mean, you don't walk into the mist when you walk in with your partner, right? Put down a dinner and you go, "That's a stone wall of a dinner," do you? You don't, do you?
I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna take that home.
Take the Stonewall home. Bring it into everyday life.
Do you feel like it's only a football term?
I can't think of any other time. Go on, sorry, Nick. Go on, mate.
No, you're absolutely right. I was just thinking I'd love to take that home and utilise it. I'm trying to think of an example where I would.
So I think Stonewall means right. That's
guaranteed.
It's guaranteed. I don't know how you bring that in. I mean, try and bring it in with your partner.
You're at home having a convo.
Just say that's a stone wall.
Yeah, I honestly cannot think of a single example. Why
don't you just try it and see what reaction you get? See what she.
When you get home, just throw it in.
Are you going home now? You gonna see your partner?
Yeah, I'm not going to be home until 1:30 though, lads.
Right. Wake her up and just say, it's a stone waller.
That journey was a stone wall journey.
Stone wall.
Yeah, see what she comes out with.
She might get a slap in the face and she'll give you, that's what you call a stone waller.
Yeah. I definitely will. Yeah, she wouldn't be happy with that. I've got she left the door for me.
No, I want people to phone up, right, and tell us in everyday life how you would use that at work or at home with your mates down a pub, and you think you can get away with it, or someone's going to go, what are you on about? You're not getting away with it. No, you're not getting away with that in everyday life.
No. There's a lot of terms in football, though, I don't think you could probably get away with, is there?
Go on, give me one.
I don't know. You throw me right at it. Yeah. End to end. End to end, that one.
Yeah, how would you bring that in everyday life?
Don't know. Not sure.
No.
Yeah.
But there are football terminologies, right? Gone down a bit easy.
Calm down a bit easy. I reckon you can use that one, though.
Do you reckon?
Use that on the dinner. You go,
Careful, mate.
yeah?
Careful, mate.
Calm down a bit easy, that one, babe. Yeah. Need a bit more on my plate.
I like the Stonewall, mate. Try and squeeze Stonewall into everyday conversation. I don't think you're getting away with it.
No?
No, I don't. I think you're going to get called out. And it's not going to quite work. Only works with penalties.
It's true. Let's go to Matt. He's a Villa fan. Matty.
All right, Matt.
How you doing, James? You okay?
Yeah, Matt.
right.
Give us a scenario where you would get away speaking to someone and then describing someone as a stone wall.
I wouldn't have a clue, mate. I was just listening to that. I was thinking, I'll be put on the spot. I ain't got a Scooby-Doo.
All right, okay. It's a bit harsh for me, I suppose.
Yeah, you're putting people.
I am. Well, that's fine. He hasn't got one. I'm not going to crucify him. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can move on. Go on, then, Matty boy.
Anyway, can I just talk about? Obviously, we got the 3 points today, and that it was an okay performance, but not up to everyone's standards. But why are we playing Gisand and not Elliott? Why have we not seen more of Elliott?
Go on. Tell us what you mean.
Why do you think?
I think because of this clause that everyone keeps saying that we've got to play him so much to play the obligation, but
Right.
I see there's a talent there to be played, and Unai's not pushing it. And we're playing a star that is up and coming, saying, "Oh yeah, we'll give him a shot. We'll keep going."
So you think that his loan deal there's something attached to the loan deal
If he plays a certain amount.
if he plays a certain amount of games?
Yeah, that's.
Well, how many has he played now? How many has he played? Do you know?
He ain't played many.
Probably got 2.
Yeah,
And that's coming up with.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe just
and he's a hell of a player.
Look, I totally agree with you, but maybe I don't fancy him. Maybe he's not the player he thought. I mean, there's that.
He's played 5 games.
5 games.
And apparently, if he plays 10, there's some sort of fee that needs to be paid.
Well, then, honestly, that is terrible because the player is in such a difficult position. And if the manager's been... I mean, he might not fancy it. I don't know whether you can tell Unai Emery who he can pick and can't pick. Do you think he'd settle for that?
No.
What's the point of having him then?
Yeah, well,
Because you're paying...
I don't think they brought in Harvey Elliott to just playing for 9 games.
No.
You
no.
know,
He's
like...
only played 5,
you know,
so he's halfway there.
Yeah, I think there was... Maybe Unai Emery's brought him in from Liverpool, seeing what he'd done at Liverpool, and then brought him in and thought, maybe I don't think you're as good as you were. But I can't see how he would think that because I've watched Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, we all have, yeah.
And he's fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, so I think he deserves some sort of game time. Tonight probably would have been the perfect option, but
no.
I know. Yeah, it's an interesting
Didn't
one.
come off the bench, mate. He made all 5 subs.
And he didn't put Elliott on.
Didn't put him in the pitch.
That does feel a bit strange.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's a good point.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe Villa fans can let us know a bit more about that. Why do you think that is? 03 717 22 3344.
Let's be honest, we've all found ourselves raging at a referee's decision at some stage. This feel familiar?
That is an absolutely shocking decision.
They've got a case in that it was a bad decision.
It's such a poor decision.
Yeah, I think he's just made a bad decision in that instance.
But what does it take to get to the very top of football refereeing? Every referee starts with their county FA. It's a simple training course and you can take it as soon as you hit your 14th birthday. Once you've done that, you have to go through at least 11 hours of face-to-face training. You'll then graduate as a Level 7 official, which means you can take charge of county-level games. But hold your horses, there's still a long way to go to get to the Premier League. Your next step is to spend a year each at Levels 6, 5 and 4. This covers the top of the amateur game. Only at Level 3 do you start doing Northern Counties or Isthmian League level games, for example. If you've done this all quickly, you can reach Level 2 and ref your first National League match after, I don't know, 6 years? After getting enough experience at that level, you can apply to be a referee in the EFL. There's an interview, people watching you do games, and then, if the EFL are happy, you'll be granted a Level 1 licence to ref in games in League 2 and above. Now, they don't just say on you go to the Premier League, you have to work your way up through the divisions. Only after years of hard work and refereeing on cold Tuesday nights in Stoke can you be considered to do matches in some of Europe's very best stadiums. Now, who was the youngest to reach the very top? It was actually Michael Oliver. He reffed his first Premier League match in 2010 at the tender age of just 25. So if you want to follow in his footsteps, crack on. It'll only take you roughly a decade, thousands of hours of work and an incredibly thick skin. In total, there are 37,000 registered referees across England, but the PGMOL has only...
Listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Still to come. We're going to continue taking your calls. Huge night, European football. 03 717 223344. But first, time to take a look at the upcoming England squad announcement for the World Cup qualifiers with talkSPORT Bet.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. Stay on the ball with our safer gambling tools. Find out more at talksportbet.com. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
Yeah, England boss Thomas Tuchel will be naming his England squad for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers tomorrow. It's safe to say some players will have turned his head.
Bit of space for Foden. He gets it onto his left foot, drives it to the far corner. It's a world-class finish from a super player.
The match feel is happy and love, enjoy. The rest, you don't have to say much. He's a special player, but we need his goals.
And when he needs to be called upon, he turns up. Phil Foden. Yeah, I think he's back to his best.
It's a brilliant goal, and it was pretty as a picture.
Pep's picked him in a lot of games recently and given him a bit of a run, and it's kind of no surprise then that you start to see the best of him.
City's still coming forward. Foden! Oh, yes! A lovely little body swerve onto his left foot. Into the far corner.
It's absolutely out of this world from Phil Foden. I talk about it all the time about him being on the half turn.
Phil Foden, star of the show, 2 brilliant goals from distance.
How can we talk about England and not Phil Foden at the same time? I find it astonishing.
Thomas is so smart and wise and knows exactly what the national team needs.
And there ain't no stopping them now. Phil Foden with the finish.
Yeah, not just Phil Foden will be on Tuchel's radar tomorrow. Turns out, reports suggest Jude Bellingham is set to get a recall. The Real Madrid midfielder was left out last month's matches against Wales and Latvia despite declaring himself available following his shoulder injury. Bentley on Drive earlier had this to say. He believes that Friday's squad will tell us a lot about Thomas Tuchel and his thinking for the World Cup.
My gripe with Foden has always been, like, why can't we see the same Foden for England? I've always said that he's a phenomenal player for City, but we'd never, ever seen half of that player for England. But I can't wait for tomorrow, the England squad. Boy, because Bellingham at the minute's on fire for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Foden is back to his best for Manchester City.
Yeah.
Wharton's playing well for Palace.
Yeah. So it's going to be such a good squad. It's like, it's almost like it's the World Cup squad. It isn't, but it feels like that. Like, whatever squad he names tomorrow, if you're not in, then that could be it.
Well,
like Grealish is playing really good for Everton.
Yeah.
Someone's going to miss out.
I just wonder if you're right. Will there be? Because you've got to think Palmer's not going to be in it tomorrow. No, he's injured.
Yeah,
but you think being
that's almost saved Tuchel.
Yeah, look, that was obviously Bentley talking on drive earlier. Look, it's not the World Cup squad. The team that he picks tomorrow, the squad he picks tomorrow, is not the World Cup squad. But it will give an inkling into certain players. Are they doing enough to get in there, or has he just made his mind up on some of them, like Phil Foden, like Jack Grealish? I feel like Bellingham's definitely going to get a recall because he's playing for Real Madrid and he's scoring, he's playing well.
Yep.
The Foden one's interesting. Scored 2 goals the other night, looking decent. Do you think he deserves to be back in there?
Oh, he's in the conversation with that question. I don't think this is the end of it, but it'll be a blow if you're not in this squad. If he decides not to put Foden in there, that'll be a huge blow. Bentley makes a good point about Cole Palmer's not fit, so that frees up a space. Wharton's been mentioned. I don't know whether he's going to get in. I think that might well. I think his ship might sail for Thomas Tuchel's England squad, in all honesty. Bellingham, by all accounts, is going to be in there. I think it's the right thing to do. He's not going to shut the door. If Phil Foden has the season that he had 2 years ago, right? He has to be in the squad. Has to be. And Bentley also makes another great point about Foden. It's largely, not always down to him, because Southgate, if you remember, played him on the left quite a bit.
Yeah, terrible.
And you're not going to get the best out of Phil Foden there. He's got to be centrally. But we're packed with players in there. The competition, Morgan Rogers has done brilliantly. Elliot Anderson, I think, is probably going to be ahead of Wharton right now. Rice is he's one of the first names on the team sheet, right? I think that the door is still very much open. I don't think he's made his mind up completely. But if you're not in that squad, yeah, that's a tough one to take, mate. Grealish, I don't know whether Grealish has done enough.
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't think he has.
I don't know whether
I like him.
He's played well. I don't know whether he's back to his very best at the moment. Shown signs.
Yeah.
But, that left-hand side, it could be a bit of it's still open. Grealish is out there. He's in competition with Rashford, who plays out there, Anthony Gordon. I think those two.
Our front line is pretty scary how good it is, though. You think about it.
Do you know what he's done, Tuchel, as well? He's done this really well. The last 2 camps, he's come up with options. He's come up with solutions that if something does happen, the only one we've got a problem with, that I think we don't have natural cover for, is Harry Kane.
Yeah, of course.
We don't have natural cover for that.
If he gets injured, we're in disarray.
Say that again, mate?
If he gets injured, we're in disarray.
Yeah,
Danny Welbeck, though, is my go-to.
Danny Welbeck's doing as well as anything in English in the Premier League up front right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
And, the goal-scoring record.
But if you're talking about an all-round kind of striker, all right, he's not the level of Harry Kane. We know that, but no one is. He's the closest thing I think we've got in terms of the type of mould that he is as a player.
But that physicality up top.
Well, he can link up. He's got good touch.
Yeah.
He plays off the shoulder. He's got a bit of everything.
The argument, I suppose, would be then, if you want to change things, then would you not need something different to Harry Kane? So for someone that can stretch the back line, that can take the pitch, make the pitch bigger that way.
Are you talking about in the World Cup?
Yeah, talks about the World Cup.
Yeah, but say Harry Kane gets injured.
Yeah, but then that's the one right now.
You want someone who's
that's the one position
almost like him.
I don't think we have genuine quality enough that can replace Harry Kane.
No. But if we keep them fit, right, you think about it. Rashford off the left, he's doing well at Barcelona, scoring goals.
Gordon's, those two are...
Yeah, but Rashford's at Barcelona.
Of course.
For me.
Of course.
And you got Harry Kane, Bayern Munich, have won every single game. You got Saka on the right, Arsenal, top of the league. Jude Bellingham, number 10, playing for Real Madrid. It is actually ridiculous, the team that we've got.
Yeah, and also if those players do have an injury or there's a suspension, you can see Thomas Tuchel is finding solutions now to what could be a potential problem. He's getting things in his head, and that was always a bit of a stick to beat Gareth Southgate with, wasn't it? At times, do we have that plan B? Is there another option off the bench that can change again? Or if there is someone injured, that left-hand side I thought was probably his Achilles heel. Southgate, he never got that sorted in the tournaments. Never
left
quite
Rashford out, didn't he? And I just never. I remember me and you having this argument so many times. I think you was pretty much the same as me. That
the problem was Rashford wasn't doing it, was it?
No, he weren't doing
it.
And
that was an issue. That was a problem because you couldn't justify him.
It just gives you something.
It does
different.
It does. Yeah.
And that's why I'm glad he's now doing what he does at Barcelona, because it guarantees him
I think Tuchel's
a place in the squad.
Well, the fact he's been in both camps I think tells you what you need to know.
Yeah. The best England side that I see was Harry Kane. I think it was like It was Rashford and Sterling.
They used to run beyond Harry Kane.
Because Harry Kane used to drop in like a false nine. Rashford and Sterling would get beyond. And I used to watch this and think, this is a good team.
It was away at Spain. We beat them away at Spain. And we were brilliant that day. I think it was a friendly. And he had Sterling and Rashford running in beyond Harry Kane. And we terrorised their back line.
And then we kind of went away we went away from it because Grealish was playing well and he got the big move to Man City. Then he started playing, and then Foden was playing. I just thought everyone started to come towards the ball. You need runners in behind, and that's what I love. So I always love wingers with pace.
Well, that's why Anthony Gordon at the moment, because he hasn't got the skill set that Jack Grealish has. In terms of technical players, Jack Grealish is excellent, right? But what Gordon has got, he's direct. He'll take you on. You show him 10, 15 yards of grass in behind, he's knocking out his feet and you ain't catching him.
Yeah.
And I think what we've seen from Tuchel, I think he likes his wide men to be pacey.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a key. He wants pace out in those wide areas. And Grealish, for all his tricks and his ability, you wouldn't call him blistering quick.
No.
So, we'll see, mate. We'll see. Looking forward to seeing what the squad looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it all turns out. It's going to be...
Because this one here, right, this is the last 2 qualification games we've got. There's another camp in March.
Mm-hmm.
I think this will be the one that he will be ironing out exactly who he wants in his squad. Mm-hmm. I think if you're not in this, I think it's going to be difficult. If you haven't been in these last 3, you've got no chance, in my opinion.
Really?
I don't think so. No, he's been built this up since the summer.
Do you think Grealish got no chance?
I think if he's not in it, I think he's out, mate. Yeah, I don't see him getting back in.
Foden?
I fear for him, mate, if he's not in the squad. If he's not in this next squad, then it would appear... Not guaranteed, but it would appear that Tuchel hasn't got a place for him in his mind.
It just feels ridiculous.
It does, doesn't it? I know.
A star player at Manchester City.
But
not in the English.
But everyone that's watched Phil Foden over the last 24, the last.
He can be disappointing. He's been disappointing for England.
Yes,
but
right. We've seen a fall off in him, and he's not alone. But what he was 2 years ago, last season things weren't great for him. He looks like, as we just heard there, that clip from Mickey Gray, looks like he's back to his best. Well. That England squad has got me next tomorrow morning. And he can't do any more, Foden, than what he's done this season, what I've seen.
No.
Can't do any more.
No, I don't think you can.
But if he's not in this squad, I would fear for him.
Right, you can have your say on that. You can give us a call, 03 717 22 3344. That was a look at the latest action. Thanks to talkSPORT Bet. Terms and conditions apply. 18 plus. BeGambler.org.
Bring it on with talkSPORT Bet. Stay on the ball with our safer gambling tools. Find out more at talkSportBet.com. 18 plus. GambleAware.org.
Yes, myself, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy giving you the sports bar. Still to come, we're going to be joined by the man who made a Jamie O'Hara themed drink at his pub, living rent-free in Arsenal Heads. We've got the midnight train as well tonight. Get your calls in. Nothing too serious, no sport, politics. 0371 722 3344. But first, it's time for this. Yeah, rest of talkSPORT, run you through some of the recent highlight moments from across the station. Let's start with this afternoon's drive show. Adi Oladipo and Darren Bent. The boys were discussing whether or not Benty should start writing an autobiography about his life.
In my head, I'm always going to read it. I know people will read it.
Depends the stories.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not doing all that to get.
Do you have any good stories though?
You have loads, but there's things that if I put them in the book, they're going to be phoning me down. Why have you put this in?
Yeah. Do you think Goldstein should have an autobiography?
Yeah, but he'll lie about certain stuff, won't he?
Yeah,
he'll put stuff in. He'll about his hair products.
Yeah, and
chapter 5.
He'll get like Robbie Williams to write the intro. Or something.
Yeah. But chapter 1, Andy Goldstein. Chapter 2, Andy Goldstein's hair paste. Chapter 3.
Yeah.
The day I met Andy Goldstein. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It is an autobiography.
I was going to say a bit harsh that when it's an autobiography, right?
I don't know if Benty's autobiography. I don't know, Benty. No, what's he got? A couple of stories. The balloon goal. You know, Harry Redknapp giving him stick about missing from a yard. No, other than that, Benty's quite level-headed.
Everyone's got a book in them, mate. Everyone's got a book in them. That's what they say.
Reckon you do a book?
Oh, mate, I've got loads of.
I've got a great book.
What'd you call it?
I actually started it and then I didn't continue. I didn't think. I didn't.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Started it.
I started it.
What was it?
I've done 4 or 5 chapters.
What was the opening page? What was? Give us like a flavour of what the opening page would have sounded like.
Well, the opening page was me becoming a footballer, then throwing it away, losing all my dough, going through divorce, having an absolute stinker, and then trying to claw my way back. Do you know what it's going to be called? Rags to riches, riches to rags.
50 Shades of J.
Good book, mate.
Would I be in it?
No. Why would you feature?
How can I not be in it? I mean, even if you don't want to put me in it, you've got to put me in it.
I mean, chapter 12 maybe.
Come on, here we
go. The downfall of O'Hara's career.
Why 12? Why have you gone for 12?
Well, because there's plenty of other chapters before you rocked up,
I might set you up for that. It's the number you wore on your back. Come on, mate. I thought you were better than that.
No, I didn't wear 12. I was a start.
That's what I meant. Okay.
Would you do a book?
Mate, I've got a book in me, mate. I've told you.
What would it be, though?
I've already got it, right? It's not about the ball.
That's quite good. I actually like it.
It's not about the ball.
That's a podcast.
That's not about the ball.
That's a good podcast.
Mate, I've squeezed a lot in, mate. Squeezed a lot in my life.
You have.
Squeezed a lot.
It's been quite fulfilled, me and you. We've done the lot.
We have, yeah. There's lots of stories.
There's plenty knocking about.
I've scraped the bottom of that barrel and come back. I'm back.
Like Spurs. Oh, dearie me. Don't forget, drivers back tomorrow. Adi Oladipo, Darren Bent, taking your calls from 4 p.m.
OK, let's listen back now to a little bit of this morning's breakfast show with Big Al and Big Ray. It's Big Al taking a pop at... Hold on. Whoa. He's having a pop at my mate O'Hara about his choice of outfit when he's on the telly. What?
Elsewhere, Chelsea 2-2. After listening to Cundy absolutely battering Tottenham all week, the chunk, Jamie couldn't believe that what is wrong with him when he goes on Sky, he's got glasses on. Professor O'Hara. Who's talked him into that?
Someone is.
I really don't understand why my glasses on Sky are a talking point. But I don't understand.
OK, let me ask you this then,
yes.
Right? Where are they?
What? They're in my car.
Right, no good there, mate. Should be on your nose.
No, but I don't need them when I'm at talkSPORT because the things I read are in front of me.
What are you reading at Sky that you can't read here?
Teleprompter. And
you're not anchoring the show?
No, but the stats come up and the TV's far away because it's in a big TV studio. This stuff is in front of me. I can see it.
Why don't they...
When it's 20 yards away, I can't see it. So that's why I wear glasses. It's not a fashion prop. They are actually prescription. I don't understand why everyone goes on about my glasses when I'm on TV.
All right, mate, all right.
No, but
what?
I hear it every week.
Mate, calm down, Jay.
Benty or Goldstein or Brazil,
mate,
honestly,
don't take Jay.
He just does my head in. Do you want me to start wearing glasses in here just to make like...
Mate, I couldn't care less. I'm not wearing them. My eyesight's all right. Got contacts in, haven't I?
Yeah, but your eyesight's not all right.
No, but why don't you wear contacts?
Why would I wear contacts? Why? What's the point in that? I don't think...
Well, the point is so I can see.
Yeah, I know,
You
but
don't
you
look like a
fiddle
professor.
You
As that-
fiddle about with your things.
Occasionally they drop out.
All the time, it doesn't edit.
Occasionally they drop out. They
Like,
do.
why is my fashion a talking point? Like, am I not allowed to look...
And look, I don't. You've obviously it's touched the nerve here, right?
Because every week, like, someone's talking about it.
James,
I don't get it.
There you go, man. Where are we? Don't forget. Oh, that's all bit. Big Al is back with Dean Saunders later on tomorrow morning.
Big Al, honestly, he can talk. All he ever wears is Gant. He's literally, every time you see Brazil, he's got Gant on. Whether he's down a pub, on talkSPORT, at golf, he's got a Gant top on. Like, Gant is literally like the oldest brand.
Nothing on Gant.
No, but like, who wears Gant unless you're Alan Brazil?
Nothing on Gant, mate. Don't look at it.
Let's stay with breakfast. This time, Katie Shanahan joined them in the studio to go through the list of talkSPORT presenter cocktails.
Alibaldi shot, the Bloody Cundy shot, the Martini Tiny Sam shot.
Tiny Sam.
Sherry Groves was obviously something that you came up with, Alan. Gabs on the beach.
Gabs on the beach. Sounds nice.
I put myself in here. The Shanahan Sunrise.
Oh, yes.
Need to key in the sunrise. Your party in a party in the parlour, of course.
Dino Saunders.
Dino Saunders, yes, very good. How about this for you, Alan? The full Brazilian. Golden rum and coconut cream and pineapple juice.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, you'd have that.
There, Sandy Lane.
We're just going to gloss over the fact that he just said Dino Saunders like it was a
Yeah, I don't know whether he missed something there.
Yeah, like that's not what you on about, Al.
Yeah, if you call him Run Saunders, you kind of get it. No, you wouldn't get it.
No. What you on about?
What do they say? What do they say about you and me? What was that? I missed that. My name.
I don't know. Something to do with garbage. I don't know.
What do you mean something? Why even
What would if you was a cocktail? What would the drink consist of?
Oh, vodka.
Yeah.
Bit of rum.
Wine.
Bit of wine.
Love a bit of wine.
Love a bit of wine. Bit of ice.
3 ice cubes.
3 ice cubes. Mix it all about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then a little bit of strawberry liqueur. That sounds disgusting.
I know, it's strong. You only need a couple of them.
You'd be rocking and rolling.
Oh, dearie me.
Don't forget, though, the boys...
What's your favourite cocktail?
The Bloody Cundy shot.
Yeah, what's that? I don't get that.
The Bloody Cundy shot.
What? The Bloody Cundy shot? So, have I missed something?
I don't think so, mate. No.
No, I don't get it.
All right.
What do my cocktail be called?
No, what's your favourite cocktail?
Mate, do you know what? It all depends on where I am, what mood I'm in.
Yeah. What's the best... Right.
I don't know, mate.
You know, like we said, was the best beer you think's the airport beer, don't you?
Oh, the first beer.
Yeah, I think the best beer is when you get to the hotel and you sat down with your pals on the lads.
Why the pals? What about poor
Well, with the missus.
Honestly, why have you always got...
No,
she's getting married next year, mate,
no,
right?
the missus one's
Poor
nice.
old Kez.
No, but the missus one, it's
No,
a
I
nice
don't
beer.
know.
But when you sit down and you're away with the boys and you order 4
Mate, any
pints.
beer with the boys is a great one.
Yeah, you know, that first one, that's the best beer. But what's the best cocktail?
What, when you have it?
Yeah.
Well, the first one of holiday, I think. Isn't it? The first one of holiday, if you're going to do that, because that's where...
What do you order?
Oh, mate, I couldn't tell you. Whatever, I look down the list...
I always order a pina colada.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
With an umbrella.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
I want a pina colada with an umbrella.
Honestly.
Come on, that's standard.
Mate, come on. I know, but... Pina colada, you
know you're on holiday. You know what I mean? You sit down,
mate,
feet up.
Of all the... You've got a whole list here.
Yeah.
You don't even look at it.
No, pina colada.
Pina colada with umbrella.
The man comes over.
Do you have the sparkler in there and all?
Yeah, the little sparkler with the umbrella. Bosh, I'm on.
Mate, I'm not the least bit surprised.
No.
First thing you do when you get out to Dubai. Yeah.
Straight in O Beach.
Straight in
Pina colada.
Pina colada. Lovely jubbly. Don't forget, you can find all our shows on the TalkSPORT app wherever you can swipe between TalkSPORT and TalkSPORT 2 and our other sister stations, so you never miss a moment. That was your line, by the way. I'm a 2 minutes. Why have I read that?
Talking of drinks and shots, we're going to be joined by a man who made a Jamie O'Hara themed drink at his pub in Prague. That's coming up next. Yeah, you are listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, Jamie O'Hara, Jason Cundy. We've got back pages coming up, but first, if you haven't seen it, an Arsenal-themed pub in Prague went viral this week. They served a drink on the menu called the Jamie O'Hara shot, which was a dig at me because I'm living rent-free in their heads, and it's a shot glass full of toilet water. We spoke about it on last night's show. We thought we've got to get the man responsible for this on tonight. Before we bring him in, he sent us over a video of how his bar staff prepare the shots. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see this now.
The Jamie O'Hara shot at Rocky O'Reilly's. The Jamie O'Hara shot at Rocky O'Reilly's.
I love it. It's just them getting a shot out of the toilet.
Terrible,
It's
mate.
terrible stuff. Joining us now in the sports bar, the owner of Rocky O'Reilly's Irish Bar, Carlo DeVito. Right, Carlo.
How are you guys?
Carlo.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. It's all a bit surreal today, what's been happening since you guys came on last night. I'll just correct you. I'm not the owner. I'm the general manager.
Right.
The owner is another Irish guy. But yeah, today's been a crazy day. With the whole thing went viral since you guys came on last night and started talking about the shots. So.
Carlo, I have to say, I should have the ump, but I haven't got the ump because I love the banter. But you're an absolute disgrace. The Jamie O'Hara shot in the toilet water. Like, come on. Bang out of order that.
It wasn't supposed to happen, Jamie. It was like I make these shots menus I did it for West Ham fans, for Liverpool fans. I did it for Arsenal fans this time. Any clubs who were coming to play in Prague, it wasn't supposed to happen. It was originally 10 Arsenal shots. But then, because I listen to you guys almost every night.
Yeah.
The moment you started to say this Stoke Arsenal FC or whatever,
yeah,
I was like,
Stoke
okay.
Newington.
Yeah, then I was like, okay, enough's enough. No, I'm going to change the menu was printed without you until this, and I was like, no, I've got to do something here. And then coming up with the second one, the Rotherham Hotspur was.
Yeah, see that
but
one.
They didn't care about Rotherham Hotspur. Like we were rammed on Tuesday night with Arsenal fans.
Well, yeah.
They only cared about one shot. It's like the majority of them bought the first shot, which was Rocky 7, because our bar is Rocky O'Reilly's Irish pub.
Yeah.
So we're known as Rockies. So Rocky 7 for David Rocastle wearing number 7 jersey. That was the one that was bought the most. But the one people came outside and took selfies just to see the Jamie O'Hara shot. They didn't even come into the bar.
Yeah.
They took selfies outside with the sign saying Jamie O'Hara. So,
But
yeah.
Carlo, I'm sure loads of them would have loved that shot because Arsenal have been toilet for years. So they're just drinking themselves, really, aren't they? Let's be honest.
Where did you first train or play?
Arsenal.
Where was that? Yeah.
Are you an Arsenal, Carlo? Are you an Arsenal fan?
It's been a tough time, but I'm a huge Arsenal fan. It's not the reason we did the menu, but this menu was special for me because I'm a huge Arsenal fan. I started supporting in 1979 during the FA Cup final because they got a lot of Irish guys on the team at that time. So, yeah, I've seen the good times and the bad times.
Carlo,
Yeah.
you're in that bar now, right?
I need to first of all I'm now talking to Cundy.
All right, Carlo. Cundy.
You're like a hero. You're a hero, man. You're a hero.
Carlo, you're a hero of mine as well because I think behind you is the Chelsea Spurs, right?
Yeah, I put Chelsea Spurs on purpose just so you could have a look. Yeah, because I'm still in the bar. I'm in the quiet part of the bar. Next door's got karaoke, so we've got Chelsea Spurs on. But
What's the score? What's the score at the minute?
Right now, we're still 0-0
Still
after
0-0.
17 minutes.
Oh,
yeah, 17 minutes. But we know what happens. Same thing that happens every time. Same thing that happens every time.
It's very good.
So listen, when you say you do, English clubs and Scottish clubs have been going over to Prague playing for many, many years. So whenever a team, you mentioned West Ham there, you just change the menu. It's a great idea.
Yeah, the West Ham was the very first one because they played the Conference League final over here just after COVID a few years ago. And the final was in Prague, and so I made a special shots menu. We've only gone viral with 2.
Right.
The first one we went viral with was the West Ham one, and the second one, because of Jamie, is this one.
It's amazing.
You owe me a beer then.
Yeah, for sure I do, buddy. For sure.
You owe a cocktail.
Sure.
Yeah, I want a free night out in Prague on you, Carlo.
Yeah, I think we had for the West Ham one, we had a shot called the Dix Orgasm, and Julian Dix's daughter posted it on Twitter, and it went viral because of that.
Right, okay.
And then we had Liverpool, we had You'll Never Walk Again, was a shot, which was like 2 straight absence shots, so you never walk again. We've had, so West Ham was the start of it. We did it with, we actually did it last year with Copenhagen. Good team. Good team. Copenhagen. Good team. Yeah, so we had it for those guys. We had it for Bodo Glimt this year as well. So it's something that's taken off. So we're going to keep doing it.
Great idea. Great idea. How have you ended up in Prague? You're Irish, obviously, right?
I'm Irish, yeah.
Sorry, Carlo. I've got listen. Yeah. Carlo DeVito. Surely that's not your name. Surely you've changed that. That can't be your name.
Yeah, who are you?
Sounds like an undercover name.
I'll put it to you another way, Cundy.
Go on.
Jamie O'Hara, and you're playing for England and not Ireland.
Yeah, well, I was English, man. I was Irish, but I had the chance.
Yeah, my family, I'm 100% Irish. My family moved to Ireland in the 1930s to open a fish and chip shop. So that's how the name came around. So, yeah.
I feel like you're undercover or something. Yeah,
no, nobody.
No, Carlo DeVito.
Sound like a 1970s
There's a lot of skeletons
actor.
in there. A lot of skeletons.
Yeah.
But hey, I want to say to you guys, I know that you're both one is hitched and one's together with the girlfriend. Guys, Prague, Christmas time, the Christmas markets.
Yeah.
Get yourselves over here. I'm going to make a promise to you. You come to Rocky O'Reilly's, you drink for free, you eat for free, and I will be the first person who officially drinks the Jamie O'Hara.
If I come out there, I'm going to make you drink it. I'm telling you.
I promise you I will
I'm going to remember this, and I will come out there, because I've never been.
Do you know what, Carlo?
It's beautiful.
Do you know what, Carlo? Let me just say this now, right? There might be, hopefully the bosses are listening, right? We might be able to do an OB.
Yeah.
We might be able to do an OB from your bar if there's a big game going out in Prague. All right?
No problem.
We're setting it
no
up.
Problem.
Yeah. Freebies.
By the way, you don't want to give us free drinks than free food for the whole time we're there.
Yeah.
I'm Irish, buddy. It's okay.
Yeah. My head will be in the toilet. I don't know if I'll be drinking the shots. Carlo, you're an absolute
Cheers,
star,
Carlo.
mate. And listen, I love the banter. Keep it coming. I'm rent-free in Arsenal's heads right now. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest.
I was so impressed with you last night, how you did it. Because I was worried. I thought, this guy is going to take this a bad way. Because you do take things bad sometimes. I remember.
But don't mention his glasses, though, right? Because it goes crazy.
He walked out on you on Tuesday night, Cundy.
He did, mate. Yeah, I was getting
So
stuck.
I was worried, but the way you took it, Jamie, fair play to you. Absolute gentleman and good crack with it. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Cheers, Carlo.
That's all meant to be, mate. Love, fun and games, mate. That's all it's about.
Thank you very much, boys.
Cheers, bud.
Carlo, you're a legend, mate. Thank you. Now, earlier today, Frank Lampard spoke exclusively to talkSPORT for Coventry City's participation in the EFL Week of Action campaign. He spoke about his side's recent form, gave his thoughts ahead of the next game in the Championship against Stoke.
Every game's absolutely a challenge. You know, we felt that we went to the one game we've been at low par this season is Wrexham when we go there and lose. So it's hard to analyse the game in a sense of will it be easy, will it not? But we have to do our job and understand Stoke are in very good form, a very good opponent. They're second for a reason. Got good players, good coach. Has got a link to this club as well, obviously. But we have to go with a feeling of like, can we go as we've been playing for a majority of the season? Can we go and back ourselves to go there and give a good account of ourselves? If we do that, at this point, we back ourselves in this league to get results because we've shown that. But again, we have to go and show it at the weekend.
Absolutely. I think, you know, the defeat after the Wrexham one, I think that was a real test of your team's character. How are they going to respond to a loss, which you guys are not used to at this moment in time? But the way they did, particularly in that second half, that must have been what a Frank Lampard team should be about, isn't it?
Well, I think it's what the best teams do, right? If you're trying to compete towards the top of a league, which at this point we are, then you have to react very quickly to a performance like that, which can come. Difficult games sometimes comes for whatever reason. You're below par, changes to the team, slightly below par, they come, but the important thing is they don't come again and again and again. And the best thing is to try and react to get that one out of the system, to try and get points on the board again. And we did that. As I say, those things can be a good lesson as long as you learn them. Like every game we have to be full blast. We have to be the best version that we can be, which we predominantly have been this season. And if we can do that, then we'll have a chance of winning a lot of games. So we have to continue.
Frank Lampard flying high at Coventry.
They are flying high, mate. Just had that one defeat against Wrexham. They turned things around again midweek, but this is a tough game. But he's done a remarkable job. He's opened up a 4-point lead now, Frank, and that's Stoke are breathing. You mentioned there about Mark Robins going back there. He might have a point to prove the way that perhaps he left. Just started doing so well.
Well, listen, he done an unbelievable job there, but it
did feel maybe time was up. Yeah, maybe time was up, and Frank's come in and changed everything there. They are firm favourites to go up right now.
They've got a great atmosphere at the minute. I see some videos that they put out Coventry. That it's a real good.
This is a big game.
They've been through a bad patch, and they Coventry. They went through the mire.
Yes, they did.
So it's good to actually. They're a big club.
Yeah, big club. Stoke, they're home. So interesting. This one, mate. 3:00 kickoff, and we'll be taking calls on the game day phone in, matey, after the game.
Oh, you're going to turn up this week, yeah?
Oh,
you fancy it, yeah?
What do you mean?
Well, you're just here and everywhere, aren't you? Apart from actually doing the show that you're meant to do.
Well, you pulled your pants down last week. I was watching Chelsea pull your pants down, giving you a whooping.
Whooping. All right, we've got Back Pages coming up next. We've got to be joined by Jamie Jackson. You're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. listening to the Sports Bar and Talk Sport. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and Jason Cundy. We've got a midnight train tonight. Everyone's favourite. We're bringing it back. We're doing it on a Thursday. Get involved. Help us out. Bit of fun. Just let everyone... What's the rules, Jason?
No sport, no politics, no religion. Nothing too serious other than anything goes within reason. All right? Get your calls in. Have a chat to us. Ask Jamie a question. Tell us what you've been up to. Any relationship problems? You're coming to two guys that have been through it.
Yeah, come to the right place.
Right place for the right advice.
Yeah, 03717
Stonewall advice.
3344. Right, it's time for this.
JJ.
Jamie Jackson joins us, right, Jamie?
JJ. How are you, matey?
How are you, gents?
I'm good, Jamie. How are you, matey? You good?
Never been better, especially to be back on your amazing show.
Yeah, Jamie, we ain't spoke to you since really Man United have been garbage, but they sorted themselves out a little bit, you know, that you ain't got nothing to talk about at the moment, have you?
It's a good point, actually. I'm always in more demand when there's a bit of the latest crisis. So, yeah, three wins and a draw.
Yeah.
Anything like last Saturday, you know, hopefully Man United will pull their pants down again, give them a whooping.
Honestly. James, let's get to the back pages. Obviously, the big talking point is the England squad coming up. Back page of the Sun. Tuchel's a bell ringer. Call goes in to exile Jude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of staggered, and I don't cover England, you know, sort of day in, day out. It's not my patch, but I'm staggered that it was ever a thing that Thomas Tuchel, leave Jude Bellingham out. I mean, you know, the last squad, on the one hand, he was coming back from injury, but he did say Tuchel that, you know, he might have left him out anyway, which I just find staggering. You've got like a 21-year-old who is a star player for Real Madrid. You don't get much bigger than that. And also has pulled England out of the fire. Yes, when it's counted in major tournaments. The Euros, for example, last time round. And I was looking back, the last time I actually played for England was when they lost to Senegal, I think in June. So that's because of the injuries, etc. So I think long overdue. I mean, if you can't get Jude Bellingham into your sort of... I mean, listen, I get it's a team game and all the rest of it, and you have to work as a team. But for me, if you can't get Bellingham in your best England team, in a working team, I know you were discussing it earlier about how they sort of, you know, they used to run in behind with players, and it's sort of gone a little bit back from that, etc., etc. But yeah, for me, you know, Bellingham should be in the squad. And so the press conference is sort of tomorrow, Friday, St George's Park, and yeah, he's expected to announce Bellingham. And yeah, it'd be interesting about Phil Foden. I was at the game yesterday, yes, at City's game, and obviously he, again, as you discussed him, he was brilliant, and he has actually been brilliant all this season, really, for City.
Yes, he has. There's no other whispers at all, JJ, on the grapevine that you guys listen to?
Well, I think it would be a surprise if Foden is not in that squad for all the reasons, all the obvious reasons. The only thing I suppose you could say is how many number 10s, or however you want to call it, playmakers, can he fit in? I think Grealish is the interesting one. I've got a feeling he's not going to be in it, to be honest.
Nice.
So we wait and see. And again, at your point earlier about if they're not in this squad, because there's only one more, I definitely take. The only thing is obviously if there's injuries, etc. But yeah, I think this is a crucial squad now. Yeah, this one we're about to hear about.
Borough reject Wolves' moves for Edwards, says the Times. Wolverhampton Wanderers have had official approach to make Rob Edwards, even their next manager, rejected by Middlesbrough. Looks like it might have to come down to Rob Edwards to make, you know, to make it. If he stays or goes, he might have to make that decision, right?
Yeah, I mean, my feeling is he would want to go there because it's a Premier League club. I get he's doing well at Middlesbrough, and I get Wolves are not doing well at Premier League, but he may well feel, or probably feels, he's got some unfinished business after what happened with Luton. I don't know, the Gary O'Neill thing was a surprise. You know, that sort of U-turn, if you like, however you want to describe it, him not going back there. I would suggest that this is starting to teeter a little bit on the sort of edge of a farce at Wolves if this doesn't happen with Edwards.
Yeah.
You know, for different reasons, the club I certainly supported as a kid, Forest, had its own farce with Postecoglou and, you know, the sort of 39 days, whatever it was. This is a different sort of set of circumstances, but it's starting to enter a similar territory, maybe.
Yeah.
With regards to
I think the problem they've got,
a laughing stock.
I think the problem they've got, Wolves, is where they are in the league. You know, they've got 2 points. They're at the bottom of the table. They're a long way from getting out of trouble. And so I think the manager, if he's going to go in there, he's probably looking, all right, I've got this season to, you know, have Premier League football, but I'm probably looking at Championship football next season.
That's why I think they're looking at him, because he's got a team out before from the Champion. He's doing well now.
Yeah.
I think that this is forward planning.
But what is their determination to get straight back up? You know, what's the project? Because they sell their best players every season. If they go down, what's it going to look like? What are they going to do? Is there going to be a fire sale, or are they going to rebuild and be like, right, we're getting back?
Mm.
And I think that's where Rob Edwards is probably going. Right, that's why Gary O'Neill's maybe looked at it and thought, is this the right move?
I mean, it's interesting what you say there, Jason, because you could, if you're Rob Edwards, look at it. I mean, depending on what he's been told, or what he will be told if he does sort of at least look seriously at taking it, you know, as a free hit, if you like. You know, he's going to go into the Premier League. No one really expects Wolves to survive. So do the best you can, as you just sort of mentioned there. Start thinking about next season in the Championship. So it's, again, not exactly the same, but a little bit like Amarin going in mid-season at United and, you know, okay, you should have done better than ending 15th, but to a certain extent, it was a clear-out job, rebuild, and now maybe they're sort of starting to see the signs of that at United. So maybe that's what will persuade Rob Edwards. As I say, it's just a gut feeling, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does take it. But yeah, as you said, Steve Gibson, Middlesbrough chairman's sort of blocked, you know, the official. But you know what these things are like. If someone wants to go to a football club, it's a player or manager, you know, and both parties, well, it usually happens, doesn't it?
Yeah. Back page of the iSport. Old Trafford regeneration delayed by Chancellor's U-turn ahead of budget.
So this is to do with the money required for the sort of wider area, you know, the sort of infrastructure, if you understand what I mean, because Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the rest of the executive are clearly don't want any public money for the actual stadium. But I mean, I would suggest that even if it's for the surrounding area, to a certain extent, it is to sort of service the station, the new stadium, obviously. But yeah, this is what it's about. There's been no sort of movement with regard to government sort of, you know, saying we will give you some money for the wider infrastructure. So, you know, Reeves is the Chancellor. Officially, she wants it to happen. I mean, you know, I think it is a good project for that. You know, obviously, I know that area Manchester well. There's a big potential there to be developed.
Yeah, of course.
So that's where we're at with it. I mean, it's interesting that I've lost track of time a little bit, but I think we're about a year on, aren't we, from the initial bells and whistles, here we go, new stadium. And to be honest, I don't think it's too much further forward with regard to the financing of whether it's the stadium itself or, as we're talking about, you know, the infrastructure, the transport needed, etc., etc. So, you know,
do Man United need a new? Do they need a new stadium, James?
Well, that's a very good question. I don't think they need one. No, I think you could. You know, Old Trafford now holds 75. You could easily, well, not easily, but you could definitely, if they expand it. I think they could probably get another 10, 15 in there, getting up towards 100,000. They always say the railway track going down, one side, sort of parallel to one side of the stadium, gets in the way of a proper region. But you know, there's a massive footprint there. So I think there are. If they really wanted to do it, I really think they could. So that is like a fallback plan, but they have made a big deal about this sort of new stadium. I mean, you know, you take your pick. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium's probably a bit more than 2 billion. I'd suggest this is going to be 3 or 4. You know, these things always rise, and as time ticks on, of course, that adds the price as well. So,
3 billion on a stadium. I think Spurs was $1 billion, right? I think was it $1 billion, maybe a bit more, but 3 billion on a stadium.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know.
There won't be a leaky roof there, will there? That's for sure. They'll get rid of that leaky roof.
All right. What about back page of the Times? What's this on? Smith's chance to impress.
Yeah, this is about the two Smiths, Marcus and Finn Smith, being sort of selected for England's next game. Rugby union, this is. Marcus at fullback, even though he's a fly half by career. He's usually a fly half. And Finn Smith, at fly half. As Borthwick basically tries to sort of, I mean, you know, this game against Fiji is not the sort of, how can I say, it's not the most high profile one. It's on Saturday. They're also saying that they're having trouble selling the tickets. I think it's 85 or 80,000 capacity at Twickenham. I think they sold about 70 maybe. It's not a massive shortfall. I think last time it was about half full. Last time they played them, actually lost to them. But yeah, it's about the two Smiths getting a chance. Borthwick's team obviously beat Australia last week. Are you two big rugby?
Do you know what? The big games I'll catch. I love the Lions tour. I don't watch club rugby at all.
I don't watch club rugby. I love the international rugby, though. I have to say, I enjoy it. Yeah, it's good. My son's playing rugby now, and I love it. Go and watch it on a Sunday. It's really good. Completely different to Sunday league football. Complete opposite. Honestly, it's like you stand there, cup of coffee, everyone mixing, having a chat. You know, that the players have got respect for each other, they respect for the ref, they call the ref sir. You know, you turn up to I was turning up to Sunday League football, scrapping on the side of the pitch. It's completely different rugby, but no, I enjoy it. I like it. It's good.
Agree. Yeah, my son, Sonny, is 14 and he plays, football at the weekend. And, it's the old thing of you get certain teams and certain parents, basically, and you're like, wow.
Yeah. It's no good.
And I've followed him all through the years. And, even when he was like 8 or 9 year old, you get like other parents swearing at kids that age. You're like, I'm sure none of you two gents have ever done that, right?
No, of course not. I'm normally doing that to my son when I'm like, run, lazy, get hold of it, make it stick. When he goes and plays rugby, I stand there. I'm like, what do I say to him? Like, trace that egg, get after it. Come on. It's very different, but Jamie, you're a star,
Cheers,
mate.
JJ.
Going on, good to speak to you.
Top man.
Thank you.
Cheers,
good
bud.
night, gents.
Cheers, bud.
Well, those are your back pages. Right, midnight train coming up. 03 717 22 33 44.